Hello, today we're going to show you how to configure Cert-based authentication in Glue server. For this demo, we're using a 3.1.3 final version, and we're going to follow the GitHub documentation which is there to prepare the demo server or demo authentication. So let's go there. Then auth. Make sure to change the branch, as this is Glue server version 3.1.3, so we have to take everything from 3.1.3 branch. Let's go to server, then integrations and cert. So there are a bunch of sample configs here. We're going to use the demo configuration doc. Here we're going to generate the certificate for Glue server and for the user, which we're going to use to test the login, cert-based login. So let's log into our container. And we need to run these commands to generate various types of certificates, and these sample output is showing us like what kind of value we can use after running these commands input. And we're going to basically follow the copy paste rule as much as we can. So let's start. First, create file with x509v3 root CA version 3. Just copy pasting. All right, first one is done. Let's go to second command, generate the certificate for the self-signed root CA. There are two commands here. Let's run the first one. Now, second command. Okay, we're following this sample thing here. I think Texas was supposed to be caps lock. Root CA. Sorry, let's run it again. Hopefully it won't create any issue. All right. Create intermediate one certain CSR. Two commands here as well. Then common name CA. Sign the intermediate one CSR with root CA. All right. Create a certificate chain. Create file with X509V3. All right, we're done. V3 extension. Okay. Now we're going to create certificate for end user who is going to use his own cert to log into Glue server. So let's generate the certificate. All right. Sign the user CSR with the intermediate key. This is one command. All right. Bundle the user certificate and key into a P12 pack. We're going to send this P12 to user, which needed to be imported into their own web browser. So they'll be able to log in with in Glue server with this certificate. Okay. All right. So certificates are created. Now let's go to Glue server and create our user. There shouldn't be any test user here, but let's search. All right. This was very annoying in 3.1.3 version. Fortunately, we were able to resolve this in later versions. All right, so our user is here, and let's send this certificate to user, which is me. So P12 root. Oh, a lot of certs here. Okay, all right. Now let's try to import this certificate into a browser. View certificate. Hmm, this guy. Okay. All right. Okay. So now let's try to enable the cert authentication script. Let's go to, oh, I forgot one thing. From certificate, we need to, one moment, let me log into container. Okay. So from these certificates, we need to copy this certificate into etc certs. Glue server is going to use this path of chain certificates. Let's quickly check about permission. Oh, chain cert, it's good. Root glue. Okay. Now let's try to stop start glue server container. Let's wait for 5 minutes or so. Okay, I think we can continue. Yep, we're good to go. So before enable that custom script, we can tail a log, which is auth underscore script, which will show us like that script is properly loading or not. So manage custom script, cert, as this is demo operation, so we're going to make all validator false. Other than path validator. So this path validator, let's keep it true. Serial validator false, OCSP validator false, and current validator false. All right, let's enable it. Okay, let's see how tail goes. Okay, it's good. Cert initialized successfully. Now let's change manage authentication to cert. Cert Oxtrust update. All right, let's test it. Okay, see it 313. This looks like correct cert. Okay, so this is normal. See the info. Attempting to find user by aux external UID attribute value cert something failed to find user. It means uh, actually there is no user with this attribute aux external UID attribute. That's why auth search sign script get this cert first time. So as a result, it show third step. See, prepare for step 3. As a result, it show the third step where we must map the cert to already added user. So basically, this is the first time as we're coming with this user, and there's no mapping uh, in Glue server for this user and the certificate we are presenting. So Glue server actually need to map this user with that certificate we're supplying from our browser, and we need to log in to do that. So for every user, for every new user, everyone need to log in one time, and then afterwards, user can use their own certificate to log into Glue server without providing any username password. So let's do it. Okay, we're good to go. Now we're going to try it another time. ce313.glue.org. We'll see different log here this time, and no username password. Yep, we're done. See, so this time, so we got the certificate, and Glue server mapped this certificate with this user, and attempting to find user by aux external UID attribute cert, and it found the user Mohib with that attribute, with that certificate, and uh, allowed us to log in Glue server without providing username password. So let's close this browser and try again for some sanity test. ce313.glue.org. Correct cert? Yep. Okay, very good. So I think this demo will help you to understand and configure your Glue server for cert-based authentication. If you have any question or confusion, you know where to find us. Thank you so much.